Hi everybody, welcome back to today's video. So I am going to be doing a unboxing of my brand new Milk and Blush hair extensions. I've filmed so many videos like this, but sometimes I sort of like to update on techniques, or I just like to put these videos out there again, just in case you are a new subscriber or you are interested in these. I want to keep this really current on my channel, but I just like updating you guys, and I get loads of questions, and I just thought let's just do it in one video and unbox it. I have the shade, just before we get started, I have the shade California, and it's like this really nice, well you'll see it in a minute, but it suits my hair pretty perfect. I get the 20 to 22 inches, and I also get the style Luxurious, and I'll explain a bit more why I get Luxurious. When you open up your package, it will look like this. This case is perfect for storing your hair extensions. It's how I sort of keep mine, and once you have them, they open up like, oh, I did not realise this goes with my decor. We've got the pink and the green. This is Once they arrive, you have two sections if you're not familiar. The first section here is kind of like the tester, just to match, to see if it matches your hair colour. And then this is where your hair extensions are kept. Oh, lovely. So just taking this bad boy out here, once I know that I'm happy, I know that I'm happy. Like, honestly guys, the best part about the California shade, I've had it for a long time, and I've been slightly darker than this, and I've also been slightly lighter than this, and both times they match like so wonderfully. Like, you just wouldn't even be able to tell. Do you know what I mean? I think my hair's a little bit lighter because this has some tiny darker shades sort of running through this hair, but once it's all together it blends really nicely, and it makes my hair look like brand new. It's amazing. So this shade California is a really sort of beautiful sort of like sandy blonde, and then I just want to show you the other wefts here. So look, like when they call this set Luxurious, they are not playing, because they are. So this here is the Luxurious set, and oh my gosh, just look. Oh my god, the shine just makes me so happy. I love this so much. I mean, to be honest, I don't need to wear the whole of this set. So when it comes to these sets, the reason, or partly the reason why it lasts me such a long time, is because the hair is so thick on each weft. It means I only have to use a few wefts at any one time, which is great because essentially you get sort of two sets in one, which is amazing. When your set does arrive, they're all sort of bundled together in one like this, with some little sort of punch tags here. So when you do this, be really careful to snip these off. If it helps, what I tend to do is to get a pair of tweezers, pull the tag, and then I cut the plastic from underneath, because what you don't want to do is obviously go in, snip, and then completely snip the hair off the weft. So the Luxurious set, they're different in the sense that obviously you get more hair per weft. So what I mean by this is that sort of when you have the weft, which looks like this, oh god, look how beautiful those tones are running through that. Stunner and a ding dong. So the wefts essentially look like this. I'm hoping this is zoomed in enough, where they're sort of wefted together on a bit of sort of lace. I think this is lace anyway, but basically you've got what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, if not 5 sort of wefts of hair wefted onto one piece. Now this is just, oh my god, this is just one of the 2 clip hair extensions. You get 4 of the 2 clip wefts that look like this. You get 2 of the 3 clip wefts, so it's exactly like the 2, but this time you've got another clip here. And very finally, you get, so I was going to say 2 then, 2 of the 4 clip wefts, but one of them is sort of like this volumizer piece, which is like the thickest one. So it's the one that I tend to use on its own. It gives me sort of enough hair in one. So this here is the volumizer weft. Like, you can barely even see me through this hair. This is crazy. And then you've also got another 4 clip one, but it's a bit shorter than the other one. Is that definitely 4 clips? Yeah, it's definitely 4 clips. I want to show you how much the hair covers. Bearing in mind my hair hasn't been styled, so when you style it, it tends to sort of sit a lot nicer. But I want to show you piece by piece how thick my hair can really get with these hair extensions. So just a reference, my hair is not the thickest. I have previously, if you can tell the difference in here, for some reason I tend to have a lot of breakage on this side. I know the reason because I carry my handbag on this side, and also as well, I'm sort of in the process of getting better from a vitamin deficiency as well. So I always have a lot of breakage on my hair, and I use heat. I've not been using it as much often, which is why today is a bit of a special occasion. Also, I do have my joggers up to my waist because lockdown has not been kind to me, and I've not been kind to myself, and I'm just a pig, basically. I put the biggest one in first, and this is the volumizer set with the 4 clips, and the clips on these are really, really sturdy as well. I really like these. The widest part of your head usually is sort of in the middle bit, so just underneath your crown. So I tend to put the longer wefts here, and then the shorter ones more so underneath. And what I like to do is when I put the clips, oh whoa, she does not look cute. When I put the clips in, I tend to sort of nuzzle them a little bit so that it sort of creates a bit of texture in the hair, and that's sort of a really good tip, especially if you have like naturally super soft hair, or if you have just washed your hair. So that is the volumizer piece, so the very first one, and again, just to match my hair thickness, I'm going to need a few more. However, if you can see, oh god, there's a bus outside, how embarrassing. If you can see already the thickness that this has already added to my existing hair, it's just crazy. Okay, I just realised I have not been filming, and that is really annoying because I just showed you guys the whole process of 2 clips. So just to follow on from what I was saying previously, I've put in 2 of the 4 clip wefts so far. So the ones that I have left, just as proof, because I do want to show you these hair extensions are that good. I've got 2 of the 3 clips just here, and then I have 4 of the 2 clips just here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, these are, just to show you from the side, the thickness of these just from 2 wefts. So I'm now going to take 2 of the 2 clips. I'm not going to put all of these in today. These do not give you headaches or anything like that. Honestly, these are absolutely great. But I want to just, the thing is, when you have too much hair, it just doesn't look as good. So you'll see the clip here. Now, you can get these hair extensions in seamless, I do believe. I think they still do the seamless ones. But naturally, because my base is darker than the actual lengths of my hair, naturally you are always going to run the risk of having lighter hair extensions and seeing them above here. I can do a tutorial where I put my hair up and show you how I cover them. I can do that, that's fine. But just know that that's like a natural thing that's going to happen. So what I like to do now, and again, I'm so used to doing this, I know the placement of these hair extensions. I'm going to now just turn to the side. Do not go too close. So as you notice here, I leave sort of this, wait, where's my hands? I leave sort of this section here because otherwise it just doesn't look natural, and the sort of fronts of my hair are shorter anyway. So yeah, it's just about the placement being like the most natural. So both of the back clips should probably meet somewhere in the middle. And I don't know if I said it previously, but I like to just sort of swirl the hair extensions into the root so that it has a bit more texture and a bit more of some to cling on to. So this is 2 of the 4 clips and 2 of the 2 clips already. And this for me, genuinely guys, I'm going to put an extra 2 in just to show you, but this would be like my go-to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can wear this, it looks thick, it looks great, it looks really full. But just to go one step further, I'm going to take 2 more of the 2 clip wefts. I'm going to put them underneath my lowest weft, so just tuck it underneath. So I just wanted to show to you guys, oh my god, look at my rolls, Jesus wept. So I just wanted to show to you before I start this, and I'm also like squatting and this is like really hurting. This is what they look like at the back before I style them, because sometimes with hair it looks really crap beforehand, and curls and stuff can sort of mask really thin hair extensions, but these look great, like woo, whooshy. I'm going to be adding in some little curls in today because I kind of want that floaty, has she curled her hair or she kind of left it straight look. That's not actually a look, I just made that up, I've just realised. But I have gone in already, and I did this on wet hair. I used the Lee Stafford Heat Protection Shine Mist here. To be honest, I've used this before and it was great, but I feel like they've changed the formula because now it feels really dry, like there's too much perfume in there. So just, if you have that, you'll know what I mean. Okay, so now that I've just back combed my hair a smidge, what I'm now going to do is add in the some curls, just so that you can see how they adapt really well. Now, here's the thing, okay, when it comes to hair extensions, the hair is not actually, well, obviously, it's not attached to a root. Therefore, the root that replenishes the hair and keeps the natural oils, the silkiness, the moisture, that's no longer there. So you are essentially going to have to supply those oils and all of that sort of goodness in replacement of the root. One of the biggest issues that I've always had with hair extensions is that they have died off very quickly. The ends have gone very thin and they shed quite a lot. Now with these hair extensions, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I had one set that lasted me years and years until I just forced myself to get another set of hair extensions because I had dyed my hair, changed my hair colour. So these last a long time, and truthfully, hair extensions will never be as good as what they are in the box on the day that you open them. That goes the same for absolutely everything. It's just natural wear and tear. Now with these, as they get a bit older, I'll show you actually, let me go get my other extensions. So side note, just before, well, I mean, I'm just waiting for my hot iron to heat up, so I thought I would show you the old ones. Now side note, some of these look a bit different because I've toned them ever so slightly, but now I'm embracing this more sandy blonde vibe we've got going on. So these are a different set, they haven't got as many wefts attached to them as what the luxurious set does. But these are my old hair extensions here. The reason I got a new set is because I wanted to do an unboxing and because I want to do some promo bits and bobs and show you guys the whole process from start to finish. But I like giving updates as well as to how they're getting on. So these are my older hair extensions. Now they still have the shine to them, if you can see. Okay, they have that natural shine. They don't look synthetic. They still have their thickness from top to bottom. Okay, like you can't see my hand. Okay, maybe on the ends there, but Jesus, they're the ends. So you cannot see my hand through the top to the bottom. I have had these, what? I have had these for ages, okay, absolutely ages. I have toned them, they've been washed, they've been toned, they've had developer on them, and they are still in such good quality, despite the tones. I've like mixed the tones up, sorry. But yeah, I love these, and they are doing so well. So the point I wanted to get across, without babbling on too much, because Jesus Christ, I can talk forever, is that they last. So what I'm going to do now is, because I'm not going anywhere, I'm just going to show you guys my everyday vibe. And what I'm going to use for that is the Lee Stafford Argan Oil with Morocco hair colour. I don't know what mill barrel this is. What I'm going to do is just take a few sections, and I just like to take a few sections, different thicknesses. And I like this because it makes it look very beachy. I like to take them from the back as well. I'm like the worst person for like curling the front of my hair and leaving the back. The one thing I will say with heat as well, guys, with hair extensions, do not keep the heat on for as long as you would with your normal hair, because, well, A, it helps to maintain the integrity of your hair, but also it doesn't need it as much. They're quite responsive. I'm going to continue the rest of my hair, and I'm probably going to do this off camera. And then I will see you guys in a second. Okay, so I've just finished curling my hair, and I'm just going to brush it out slightly. I put a few more curls in than, well, I got carried away basically. But I just want to show you what they look like as I'm sort of brushing them out. Ooh. So this is what the final product looks like. Just here, they blend so well. I forgot to curl the back bit. What did I say I was going to do? So yeah, I like these. I think they are cute. So you guys, that is it from me today. It wasn't a revolutionary hairstyle, but it's just my typical sort of natural procedure from start to finish with these hair extensions. In my description there are some discount codes on these hair extensions as well, and I'll put them on the screen for you. Sometimes they don't work, or sometimes they do work. Just make sure you're using the correct one, depending on whether or not you're from the UK or sort of like the rest of the world and stuff. But I'll leave all that down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please do let me know. Come follow me on Instagram, or just leave comments down below and I will get back to you and answer them. But thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next video.